this is BB. Um, I've I got home and I feel like a Rastafarian, like a Rastafarian, uh, pushing my dreadlock in my hat. I always tell the cat, I put the hat on her head, and I tell her she's a Rastafarian. I went to the laundromat today. I posted a video. I came home and it's like it's the chlorine is just bombarding me. It's but something happened. It got me in my eye, and my eye was burning. Then I like to sing. I like to sing. Like I sing. I've always had this thing about singing. I have a very deep voice. I can sound like a man. Um, and I like singing. And I noticed when I was singing, it's like something is you're getting mouthfuls of this thing, like ions. I think negative ions, but you get so much, or that it's odorless. I don't say taste it. You can feel it that you have a mouthful of something. Mouthfuls of it you're getting. It's just attacking your throat. Um, Anything that makes me happy, they want to separate me from that. Anything that makes me feel joy, they want to separate me from that. Anything that makes me feel optimistic or pleasure or love or anything that makes me on the positive side of the street, they want to separate me from that thing. They will do what it takes to separate me. And how do they do that? By just it's you imagine you're sitting in a room. You're sitting in your apartment. Imagine, if you will, you're in your house and you're your apartment. Now, I want for those of you who don't experience this, but you're watching the video, to get an idea of what we go through. You got to put yourselves in our shoes just for one moment. Even in your mind, I don't think you can stand it. First, there'll be disbelief, because this is not real. You have nothing in your subconscious mind or your conscious mind that it can relate to. You've never been in this situation. So you've gotten the conscious mind has nothing to compare it to. It's only what you're hearing. People like me and others say on here regarding our own brand of torture, or brand of being tortured. Torture inflicted upon us. So imagine, if you will, you're in your own house or your own apartment, and you're smelling chlorine so strongly that you have to wear a mask, and it hits you, and you get these darting pains at the top of your head, right here as well. Your ears start to hurt. Everything is hurting because the fumes are so strong. But there might be something embedded in those fumes as well. So I have a little cutout here from I was looking for water purifiers because I can't stand it when I'm showering. Showering is one I couldn't go to sleep without showering. I used to shower a minimum of twice a day. Twice a day, the minimum. I used to shower all the time. This experience is making me now want to go into, it's like everything that gave me pleasure, this woman wants to cut me off from. Now, I don't know what is it that she lost, if she lost her man or her woman, I don't know. Because apparently that she feels she lost something and she's blaming me directly responsible for it. I lost all my inheritance. I'm assuming they didn't have anything to do with that. So if she lost my inheritance, which they stole, let's just say, do with me. She's lost something that was never hers in the beginning, to begin with. Because I don't understand why this torture. Her ran over her cat, her dog, her boyfriend, her girlfriend, her family. I did not drive. That's the first thing. I don't go around hiring hitmen and hitwomen to take people out. There's too much other things in life to do. That's not my side of the street. She dragged me into this shit. She did. What I was saying, if you're in your house, you have this chlorine being sprayed all the time. Your nose is burning. It's like your eyes are burning. Right now my ear is hurting. Like literally feel this pain to it. Now I gotta tell you, prior to 2020, this never happened before. I was strong. A strong, beautiful woman. Strong in body, in mind, and spirit, in every sense of the word. I was a little chunky, a little overweight. That's always been my thing. I eat a lot. I got that from my dad. I was not allowed to go outside or play with other kids, but he'll bring the world of food inside to keep me satisfied, so keep me in the house. He was a kind of a control freak. So I am accustomed to eating, emotional eater. So imagine you in your house, or you are in your apartment, and this thing is so strong that it's painful, and you're getting mouthfuls of something you have no freaking idea what it is, and you can hear the spray bottle going, and you don't have access to the crawl space. You've called the cops over, and you don't know how to get them to look in there. You've asked the handyman to look inside. He doesn't want to. He'll get to it. And part of you is afraid to have him go right now in this minute and look. Why? Because if he doesn't see anything, it means that he's going to look on the surface. This is why I said if you ever go, you got to look for him. There's in between two apartments, upstairs and downstairs in a house. There's some packing in between. Sure, you pull them out and you can see the wall behind. Don't look halfway. Don't just look at the packing and say, it seems intact. No, it's not. They know what they're doing. This is not their first rodeo. They've gotten away with shit like this before. Many, many times, I'm sure. Not just her, but others who are doing it as well. Whatever the heck this is, I don't know. Because I don't understand. I just don't get this anymore. But I want you to understand something. Understand what we go through. We're smelling cigarette. We're getting dizzy. We feel like we want to keel over. Or painful. We're peeing blood. Nose is sore inside and there's no drugs. And you know it's burning all the time, because I always complain about that. Your ears are hurting. It's hurting to the touch. You have painful stuff going on the back of your head. I had a spot where it touched the back of my head, and the doctor looked at it, and she said it looked like a mole. It was. I have another doctor. She looked at it. She didn't see it. Where did the mole go? Something went wrong there. If you ask me, well, this sounds extreme, but I believe somebody did something. It's not drugs, so what the heck could it be? What is it? I mean, this woman is acting like she's so insistent, like whatever it is in her life, that it'll get all better in the moment she kills me. I don't know. I don't know if this is esoterica, or if this is just plain old murder for greed. I don't know. She's a grown woman, so somebody telling her a cockamamie story is not gonna really shouldn't really make this much of a negative impact on her thinking, unless she's retarded. But if she's so retarded, why the first thing she's looking to do is me? See, I look at things a little differently from other people. If she's mentally retarded, why is the first thing she's looking to do trying to kill me? Why me? Why not somebody else she knows? Because she seems to be dedicated to this task. But again, my nose is starting to burn now. She likes to prove a point. See, the cat's crying. The cat's crying. So, imagine, if you will, in your home or your apartment, this is happening to you and you have no control over it, and nobody believes you. And everything you have is getting hacked. Your business is almost non-existent. You know you're getting hacked. You see you're getting hacked. There's a vent right over there, and I think that she goes in there and she does it. I don't know. Now, how do I get the police to go there? I can't fit there. I don't have access to this crawl space. I know, I feel like sound like I'm in the Twilight Zone. It's like seeing a man sitting in a corner, and I'm asking, well, how do I get him out of my house? How do I get him out of my house? What do I do to get him out of my house? And I'm, that kind of like a really bad, a spoof, a really bad spoof, like Charlie Sheen saying in a spoof movie of Signs that he has 6 months to come up with $1.50. It's a really bad, cheesy type of thing. This is how you feel. It's like you know something is wrong, but you can't seem to put your hands on it. You can feel something is off, but you don't, like, what do I do? I talk to. People say, well, you know she was up there. What did you do? How do I get up there? Tell me, what am I missing here? At least I know they're not going to. They will come, they will listen from down here, but they're not going to go up there. I just wanted y'all to know, people who don't experience this, what it's like for you. What would you do in a situation like that? If this were happening, just humor us if this was happening to you. You know all the people that you used to count on, for some reason, like they have everything, even watching paint dry is more important than you all of a sudden. Friends not getting back to you, family not getting back to you, until the circle gets wider and wider and wider and wider until the circle is almost gone. It's non-existent. I don't know. It's like living almost like in a Twilight Zone. And that's one of the things that I used to say from what the psychics were telling me with the readings. Again, take it or leave it. That's my belief, all right? It's like somebody was like you were living in a Twilight Zone. But from what I was hearing, I don't know. Is that why she wants to kill me? I don't know. Nobody wants to hear. I think it's all like a setup. And again, if she's retarded and they pull her out to use her for these purposes, she's a little too willing, if you know what I mean. It's been over 2 years. She's very dedicated to a task, confused about that. Or she doesn't know why she's doing it. I smell bullshit. Bullshit. She knows exactly what she's doing. Because I don't understand this. Think about it. Because I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I just want you to understand, because everybody just wants to knock us. Everybody just wants to put us in the corner. They want to put us in our place. Because they know. No, y'all don't know. You don't know what we go through. Y'all don't know what we go through. You think we're kooks. You think we're looking for attention, or we're looking for somebody to give us handouts, government money, like some we're, victims of gang stalking and group stalking or whatever the crap. I want to live my life. I want this shit to stop. And these people may or may not go to jail or go to prison for this. What am I going to do? I'm to the point where if this is a bargain type thing, like they want to beat me into the ground, into submission, to know, well, I'm not going to do anything because, like, well, I know the score. You see, nobody's going to help you. You see, nobody's going to believe you. You see, there's no help for you. You gotta just stop looking for your inheritance or whatever. But she's hinting at everything. She wants my website. She wants everything. I believe she even wants my cat. Why do I say that? Because the cat is suffering. And as much as I want her, I feel like my need for her is getting in the way of what's best for her. I should give her to a shelter. But if I give her to a shelter, I've had her for 16 years. It's like losing peace in my heart. If I give her to a shelter, I know one thing is somehow she's gonna end up right back with her. She's gonna end up with. You've seen pictures of me with the cat. I think something there. I don't know what it is. Whatever they're planning, whatever they want, it depends on my death. Because a dead woman cannot defend herself, and she cannot accuse anyone. So you can just imagine what the heck they did to me. I don't know. I don't know. But like this is, I, I'm the kind of person who protects those I care about. I protect those people I care about. And sometimes when I'm down, I'm on the ground. If somebody is there who needs my help, I become very, very protective. Become very protective. Because I'm like in a place where, somebody being extra nice to me, or being kind to me, or being anything positive means a lot to me. It means a lot. As I'm sure a lot of you are going through the same thing. Because all we're faced with is this harsh reality of all this crap these people are dealing us. So when anybody's kind and nice to us, it means a lot. And we take it to heart and then, I don't know about some of you, but I know I become protective of people. I become protective of people. Because that's just the way I am. When I can't be strong for me, I'll be strong for somebody else. I don't know, I've always been this way. My dad was this way. And I guess I have a lot of him in me. But anyway, again, to those of you who are not experiencing it, just imagine, if you will, what's happening to us. I sing my little ditties. I like to make songs up too. Ever since I was little, I like to do that. I make songs up all the time. My mom used to laugh at me. I make a million of them up. And I'm quite good at it too. But it's like, for some reason, every time I try to sing is a problem. Or I try to be happy today. I went out and did my laundry, I put on some music, and it's just blasting me. But anyway, stay strong, stay proud. This is going to end. It has to. Whatever these people are angling for, they'll get whatever government money they're looking for, or whatever they're angling for, and they'll go their way. And we'll have peace at some point. We have to. Something will change. Something is changing. We have to believe that.